In the last video, we used the Melodist to generate a melody, and we brought both the audio and MIDI in, and it kind of works, but I want to explore in this detail editing the Melodist and getting more precise results. So what we have here, I'm going to mute the audio, and it sounds okay, but the timing is very free, and maybe I want to quantize it so it conforms to the grid more. So let me just try quantizing that to eighth notes. And again, I'm going to play just the MIDI because it won't be on with the audio now. So it looks a lot easier to read and will sound a bit more kind of in time. So I can go in and edit the specific notes. There's a couple of grace notes that I might want to remove and so on. But before we do that, I want to try editing and creating our own Melodist and customizing and tweaking the results a little bit more closely. So I'm going to jump over to Band in a Box, and I've saved as a different song title, and I changed the style. And just to give you an idea where we're at, this is what it sounds like. Just mute this. Just kind of rhythm section style that I have in place. So I want to jump over to the Melodist right now, and we'll get to it again from here. And I'm not too concerned with these settings at the moment. What I want to do is choose an unused Melodist style, like maybe we'll choose that one. And here we're going to go into Melodist Maker. So here I've got the number selected for the one that I want to work on, and I can give it my own name. So I want this one to be even 16th notes. I can choose a soloist style, which I'm not too concerned with right now, and then the phrasing for the soloist. And then for patch change, let's choose maybe the vibraphone. We'll try that instrument, although I don't need to use that if I'm bringing it over as MIDI. And harmony, changing instrument, I'm going to leave all this undone and alone as is. Boosting legato, I don't necessarily want legato. I want more staccato phrases, so I don't want more than what it's going to generate on its own. I can affect the timing by putting stuff a bit more behind the beat and increase the spacing. I'm going to leave those by default because I'm probably going to end up quantizing the results, and I can increase the velocity range. Again, I'm going to leave that. Now, unique themes, here I want to bring this value down so there'll be less variations. Unusual placed phrases, first, second endings, I'm not too concerned about. I just want to get a 16-bar melody. And unusual chord progressions, again, I'm not too concerned about. Forcing long phrases, I'm going to lower this a lot because I don't want long phrases. I want more shorter staccato phrases. At least I think that's what I want to try in this case. Chords and substitutions, not too concerned with that. Number variations, I'll reduce this. Again, I want more of a recurring, repeating melody. I'm going to set the tempo range between 90 and 100. Now, our tempo is 92, so it'll generate a melody that's optimized to work in that range. Transposing the second part, again, not too concerned about that. Anticipations, I'll lower that a little bit. I'm probably going to end up quantizing, but that means phrases that start before the downbeat. And soloists, again, not too concerned about that. Range, maybe I'll go up a little bit just because I want to get a bit more of the higher range. So let's go OK. And we don't see my custom name here, but we will once we close this window and then reopen it. And here we want to, let's kill the melody, kill whatever's in there already. Yes, it's okay to erase the data. So I want to generate a melody. Style change, well, I'll turn that off for now. And let's see what else. We want to go part of the song from bar 1, first chorus, 16 bars. And that's fine. Again, not too concerned with any of this. Let's go OK. We're going to write to the melody track and see what we come up with. Interesting. All right, that's not really what I want. I'm going to go back and edit the Melodist. I think I know which, by the way, here's the name here that's appearing. And I think I know which parameter I need to change. And it's this one, number of variations to choose from. Let's put that a lot higher. Let's go with 30, and we should get a more interesting melody to choose from. So again, everything here remains the same. I'm going to go OK and let it recalculate. a lot better. Okay, I'm going to make one more alteration. Let's really customize our Melodist Maker. Let's put this up to 40, which is the maximum. And let's go OK. And I'm going to kill the melody and we'll regenerate it and see if we get something better. And if it doesn't, what we can always do is try a different style because the melodist interacts differently with the different styles. This is a double time samba. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to click OK, and I'm just going to leave this for now. We can still reuse the melodist, but I'm going to call up another style. Let's go No One Cares Relaxed Modern Pop. Okay, we'll try that, and let's just hear it to start with. All right, so now let's go back to the melodist. And again, I know vibraphone doesn't really fit with that style, but that doesn't concern me at the moment. So I've got my same melodist chosen here. Going to edit this. And, I'm going to leave everything as is. Let's just regenerate here. I'm going to kill the melody and regenerate with this different style underneath. And I think we're going to get some pretty different results. Yeah, that's giving me more what I want. Even though this underlying style doesn't match what I'm actually using, I'm liking the way it interacts with the melodist. So let me take that and I can drag and drop from here directly to my MIDI. And I'm going to just drag and drop that now into here. So let me just duplicate this track. I'm going to mute this or turn it off. And we'll hear it on this kind of synthy sound again. So jumping back to Band in a Box, I'm just going to drag this into here. And let's hear what that sounds like now on this synthy sound with that melody, with that different style. A little bit bluesy, that's fine. I'm going to quantize it. I want a bit of swing on that. Let's fix up the display. There we go. Those are grace notes. All right, so that's more closer to what I'm looking for. And what I'm going to do is just duplicate this again and go back to Band in a Box and try it with a different style again. So let's go here and let's choose cruiser control. Let's go with that. And now, again, going back to the melodist, I'm going to call up my same melodist that I've got customized there, kill the melody, and generate it again. And let's see what we come up with this time. So something very different. Same little bluesy idea there. Okay, so let's bring that in. So again, I'm going to drag and drop to MIDI and then just bring this into my new track that I created here. Oops, and I see I didn't duplicate that track properly. Let's do it. There it is. And now we can listen to it on this same sound with this new melodic part that's generated. Bring it over another bar. Again, quantize it a little bit. We can look at the notation. So now I've got 3 different melodic ideas, 2 from today and the 1 from the last video. Let me see what I can cobble together from these. Here I've taken little bits from each of the 3 melodies, edited a few notes here and there, and come up with a really interesting melody that I otherwise wouldn't have come up with. I'm doubling it on 2 sounds. Just a bluesy lick. jumping between part and part. Back to another one of the variations. So all together, with one or two little edits, we've got a nice unified melody. I'll see you for more in the next video.